Okay, what's up everybody? It's PrestigedFuture here. I'm just chilling. I just got back home from a bit of a long day. However, I did get something very, very interesting that I wanted to share with you guys. I've been wanting to do this for a while, actually. I've been wanting to try this for many, many years, but I never ended up buying it until now. So I figured, whilst I have some time before I end up going away, I might as well do this while it's safe for me to do it and not be in a place where I can't run to the toilet as freely as I'd like to, just in case it goes wrong. But yeah, basically, I've got these mini pepperoni spicy roux smokies, and they are actually made of kangaroo, pork, beef, salt, spices, sugar, sodium nitrate or nitrite, starter culture, whatever that is. That sounds pretty interesting. Natural wood smoke. And it says here it's got 2 grams of fat, 0.0 grams trans fat, 1 gram of carbohydrate, glucides, 0 grams of fiber, which is pretty interesting considering it's a meat product, and probably, I mean, I guess they don't have any sort of like mixed base in it. I guess it's all natural, which is okay. 1 gram of sugar. You've got proteins, 8 gram, no, is that 8 or 6? It looks like an 8 grams of protein. We got 18 or 15 milligrams of sodium, or sorry, cholesterol, and we've got 360 megagrams of sodium, 3% potassium, which is at 100 megagrams or milligrams. We've got 0% calcium and 0.3 iron. So for those of you that are interested in the nutritional facts, that's what it is. It says it's gluten-free, Canadian made, overall 831 grams. No, that can't be right, is it? No, I think this is just like a Canadian stamp, or like a food approved stamp. So I'm gonna show you guys everything, anyways. So let me come closer to the camera to share this with you. So this is what the packet looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, we'll get this nice and close. So this is what the packet looks like here. And this is by Carmichael's. See if this is going to focus in or not. I want the camera to focus in. Alright, there you go. Pause it if you need to once it's focused. Really trying to get it to focus here. Like this. Anyways, you guys get the gist. So it says mini pepperoni spicy roux smokies, and you can obviously see in the ingredients here, if it will focus, that it says kangaroo meat right over here. Kangaroo, pork and beef, and this is what the back looks like. We're gonna give it a try, guys. We're gonna go through. I'm gonna give it a little sniff test when we open this up. A nice little sniff test. Go in, see what the fumes are saying. Now it's supposed to be smoked with natural wood, so I'm expecting a nice smoky flavor. Hopefully it's not too. Well, I do like gamey meat, but I'm hoping it's not like, obviously like a nasty gamey meat, but we'll see. Alright, I'm breaking the seal. Ooh. Guys, it actually smells really nice. It actually smells like a normal, like, pepperoni. If you guys are in the UK, It smells like a pepperoni. If you guys are in Canada, it smells like a like one of those pepperoni sticks from like what is it called? I think it's Jack's pepperoni from like the petrol stations. You know, the really long pepperoni sticks. It kind of smells like that. Now, I don't know if there's a casing that I'm supposed to take off, or if this casing that's on it is meant to be eaten like that. I'm gonna show you guys. Let's try and get this mic up a little bit here. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I think you just bite into it as it is. I think this casing is the actual, yeah, this is the actual final casing. I thought they were like individually wrapped within the package itself. So this is it. It's a little bit lighter looking on the outside than I anticipated. Quite interesting. So let's give it a go, guys. Let's give it a go. Now the Australians are either really mad or all for this right now. I'm pretty sure like native Australians still do eat kangaroo meat, but I don't think like the average population eats kangaroo meat. I think they're quite protected animals in Australia, but somehow, somewhere, there is somebody that legally acquires this kangaroo game meat. And almost every year, well, actually every year, I can say every year since I've been born and gone to the CNE, or have had family going to the CNE, they've always had a booth there with all types of different game meats. I just happened to pick kangaroo because I've always wanted to try this one. But they've got all types of different game meats. And I just always thought this was like the most incredulous like thing I've ever heard of, somebody eating kangaroo. So, but this tastes really nice actually. And mind you, it is cut with other stuff. It's mixed with like pork, beef, and some other like ingredients. So it tastes like a regular pepperoni. However, there is a really nice smoke flavor to it. It's a little salty. Definitely a bit more gamey than a regular pepperoni. See, there's a little bit of fat in here, but for the majority, it's very lean. I don't know if this helps. Can you guys see that okay? It's actually really nice. I wasn't expected to like it at first, to be honest, chat. I mean, I like game meats, but to me, trying kangaroo of all things is like, it seems pretty out there, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, look, I'm getting through this whole stick of kangaroo, and to be honest, I'll probably finish the pack. So I think that tells you enough to know that it's decent. Listen, you could definitely, right, hear me out. You could definitely cut this into little like circles, little pieces. Get some like garlic and herb, like, you know, the like little bread crackers that you can get, garlic and herb, the nice little like gourmet ones. Get some garlic and herb cheese and stick this on top of it, a little piece of this on top of there, you could definitely get away with serving these as like a little like party cocktail, like little charcuterie, kangaroo charcuterie. So, I mean, this would taste amazing with that, and even maybe like a little olive or something. Really, really nice, actually. What do you guys think? Get active in the chat. Would you guys ever taste kangaroo? Would you ever eat kangaroo? For those of you that maybe just joining in, that's the package again. Spicy roux. Okay. It's actually quite nice. Spicy roux. By Carmichael's. I have to say, Carmichael's knows their stuff. They know what they're doing. Because this, honestly, the more I'm eating it, the more I feel like it tastes better than the average pepperoni stick. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tap into another one. Again, really nice smoky smell. It definitely does have a little bit more of a strong gamey hint to it, but I think unless you're really specifically looking for that smell, like the difference from the kangaroo to the regular pepperoni sticks, I don't think you would notice as easily. It is a little bit more gamey, but I just don't think the average person would notice as easily unless they're specifically like, you know, like sniffing it the way, like really getting a whiff of it up close and personal, as opposed to just like taking it out and eating it normally. If I gave this to somebody and said, hey, this is just a pepperoni stick, I don't think they would think anything of it. Like there's kangaroo in there, whatever. They'd probably just think it's a little bit more of a gamey pepperoni stick. But it does have a nice taste. And you can tell it's naturally cured as well, which they do pride themselves with. It's naturally smoke cured. I've got to look up and see what other types of game meats they have there. And the funny thing is, I actually did get my mom to pick this up for me because I didn't end up going down on that particular date. And she rang me up and asked if I still wanted it. I said, yeah, go ahead and pick that up for me if you're all right. And so she picked it up for me. So I haven't got to see all the other options that's there and the price ranges and stuff. But if I do get the opportunity to go around this year before they close, I'll probably go and take a look and see what other game meats they have, and maybe bring it round for people to try it with me, perhaps when I'm away. Oh. So I just got a piece there with like a little bit more fat inside, and that one I could really taste the gaminess to it. That bite right there, whew, and it is spicy. That bite right there though, I can taste the kangaroo now. there's a little bit of an aftertaste, but it's not a bad aftertaste. Like, it's very subtle, meaty. It's not like one of those aftertastes where you're like, ugh, like I want to get this out of my mouth. Like, pause, no pun intended. But it does have a slight flavor that lingers a little bit, but it's very, very subtle. And I think they were very strategic with this, because I think what's happening right now is when I'm taking a fresh bite, there's little pieces. I don't know if you guys saw when I was holding it up to the camera. There's little pieces of like cracked black pepper inside. And I think what's happening is I'm getting those little bits of black pepper, and it's almost like making my tongue revitalize and salivate the rest of the flavors, if that makes sense. Like, it's really making the rest of the flavors kind of pop in that bite, if that makes sense. Almost like like the whole method behind like putting salt on your food to bring out the flavors and make it a little bit more potent and experiential for you. That's kind of what's happening with the black pepper right now. And the fat. Let me know, guys. Would you try Kangaroo? Would you ever try this piece of Kangaroo? This size. Like, what if I gave you a piece of Kangaroo this small, obviously not bitten into, like I cut a piece off and said, here, mate, have this. Give it a whack, right? Try this piece of Kangaroo and let me know if you like it. Would you try this? The only thing is, I'm curious what casing they use for this. Anybody that may know what might be a popular choice or common choice to case this, maybe drop a comment below if you're like a connoisseur, or you just so happen to work on like a meat farm or something and you cure your own meats. If you were to make this pepperoni stick with Kangaroo, whatever, is there a particular case that you would preference over, some other options, or is it pretty standard, or, give us the inside scoop. Because I'm curious whether or not it's like a pork casing, a beef casing, or is it actually like from the Kangaroo itself as well. I want to actually search this up for you guys, but I want to wipe my hands off first, because I don't want everything to smell like meat and get grease on it. This is quite nice. Again, I'm going to show you guys one more time. I'm going to put us into a little break so I can go up and wash my hands real quick and come back down. So this is the package right here. You guys can pause it if you want. Pause it if you like. But yeah, that's the package in there. That's the back view of what they look like. I don't know if that's easier for you to see. As you can see, I've eaten 2 already, and I'm still standing. So, Kangaroo is indeed safe to eat. Because I'm still standing. We'll see if I drop down in an hour or so. I reckon many people, many generations of people have eaten Kangaroo long before our time. Nice, very nice. So it says here I've got to put this in the fridge after opening this. So I'm gonna go gonna put us in a little break, pop this in the fridge, and then we'll get back on the IRL and just have a chill chat session, vibe for a little bit before I go to bed, and yeah, just take it from there. So make sure you guys are getting active in the comments. I want to see some comments coming up when I come back. I want to know, would you guys ever try Kangaroo? Have you ever tried any other game meats? Like, when I say game meats, I mean like meats that you guys actually tend to have to hunt to get, or even if you're not hunting for them, but for example, they would be labeled as a game meat within the store, like non-common meats, like not chicken, you know, maybe like smaller game birds. Have you ever had like pheasant, or some people eat doves? I would consider that a game meat. Doves, partridges. Have you ever had boar, like wild boar, crocodile, alligator? Those are two that I really want to try, actually. Drop it in the comment below. I've had deer before, but the way that I had it, I didn't really like it. But some people say that it's really nice, so I think it could just be the way that I had it prepared. I didn't really like the taste, the way it was seasoned, and the texture per se. But the way that I had mine was like shredded up. It was like almost, imagine like a pulled pork, but they did that and they put it into like a pastry pie. Now, pastry pie wise, I think that was a cool concept, but I think there was a little too much meat to pie ratio, if that makes sense, for like the flavors and stuff that was going on, the texture and all that. It was just like, and that's weird for me to say, because I'm the type of person, I'm like, put the most meat on my plate, please, pause. But at the end of the day, certain things, I guess, don't always work that way in flavor, like, flavor wise. And I feel like that particular scenario would have actually been a lot nicer with a bit more of a thick pie crust and a little less of the meat. Maybe if the meat was mixed with something else, I don't know, maybe like, I don't know, I really don't know, but like, it was just too much meat, like deer meat in that pie, and the texture of the deer meat just didn't really sit well with what was going on in the pie for me. So I don't know, there's that. But then again, maybe if the pie had like some type of sauce you could drizzle over it just before you eat it or whatever, maybe that would have made a difference. I don't know. But for me personally, I didn't like it the first time. I would give it another try from somebody different with, a different style of making it, different types of seasoning, stuff like that. It wasn't horrible. I just wasn't fond of the one that I tried. So deer meat, it's on the fence for me. I've had pheasant. I enjoyed pheasant. I've had it in a few different forms and enjoyed it each time. I've had Cornish hens, which, to be honest, it's not really game meat, but it was still good. What else? Obviously, this kangaroo now. Rabbit, I've had. Duck, I love. I think that's it. In terms of like game meats, I've had octopus, I've had squid. I like both of them as long as they're prepared right by the right people. It's not really game meats, but still on kind of like the wilder side of the spectrum of foods for most people. For the average person, they probably wouldn't eat it. What else? What's weird that I've had? What is weird that I've had? I've eaten eel. I don't know if you guys have ever had eel, but I actually really like barbecued eel. Like, I actually enjoy eating barbecued eel. That one is really nice. It's like, it actually, even though it's a seafood, it tastes kind of like meaty. It's like a gamey sea creature. It's meaty. It's very nice, as long as you get it prepared by the right people. And I'll tell you guys up front, Koreans and Japanese know how to prepare eel very well. if you're gonna try eel for the first time, Koreans and Japanese have it down to science. From my personal experience, at least here in Canada, um, I've had it in Montreal as well. Obviously, still Canada, but you know, Montreal, they're kind of doing their own thing. So Montreal, Ontario, they've got it down. I've had it in the States as well. They've got it pretty down. And I think depending on where you go in the States, like depending on what states you go into, you can get some really different types of eel, like prepared very differently as well. Like especially if you go around more of like the redneck hillbilly type areas, and you know, places that do like a lot of like the alligator and crocodile type stuff, you can get some good eel out there. And what else? Oh, one thing that I would like to try, maybe out in like Florida or something, is like deep fried catfish. I think that's what they do out there. Deep fried catfish, if I'm remembering correctly. That's supposed to be really nice. So I would like to try that. But yeah, drop a comment below. Basically, let me know what types of gamey type meats you've had or want to try or would try. Let me know what types of quirky foods that you've had that maybe the average person wouldn't particularly be too fond of tasting or eating. And then when I get back, we'll discuss it a little bit further if there's some comments. And then if not, we'll just chill for a little bit. I am quite tired, so I'm not going to stretch it too late tonight. But we'll chill for a little bit, vibe. Maybe perhaps look at some stuff on YouTube potentially. And then yeah, we're gonna call it a bit of a night. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. We're gonna hit the break room now, and yeah, I'll catch you when I'm back. Cheers. Okay, what's up, everybody? I'm back. So, here's the deal. So, obviously, this is the first IRL stream. We're trying to build some following here, get things up to where they need to be. Mainly, this one was just about me trying this new kangaroo thing, because, I mean, it's just interesting. I mean, who wouldn't try something like that at least once in their lifetime, right? You only live once, so you got to try something like that once in a while. But what I want to do here is just have a little chill and chat with me, and we're going to do something slightly different. We will bring in the gaming, but it's going to be different than me going on my PlayStation. What we're going to try and do here is actually pull in the game capture of my Nintendo Switch. I downloaded a bunch of new games today, and I don't usually play it that often. In all honesty, I really just don't play it that often. However, I think it is overdue. I think that we might get something out of it. Might have a little fun switching it up. So I'm just going to play with the settings here. You guys got to bear with me. And I'm going to try and resize this, if I can, to where it's going to look proper on the screen for you lot. All right, I think we want to get this up to about 900. Try and get this up to 1,200. Okay, let's see that. Okay. Let's see if we can get this crop going on here now. We want top and bottom. So 200, maybe 250, 255 maybe. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. Let's do maybe that was a little too much. Let's do 275. I think that's okay there. Bottom, let's try 275 again. Okay. Thing like that. I mean, guys, let me know how this looks. To be honest, this is coming up the way that it's coming up because I have a gigantic monitor that I play on, and I think it is going based off the size of my monitor. Like, the capture card is capturing my monitor size, and I don't think it's letting me, let me see, can I change? Yeah, it's not letting me change the picture size for what you guys are seeing. I pass yeah, it's not letting me change it for you guys specifically, I don't think. No, that's just recording. Okay, so we're gonna try it like this. You guys won't get to see my artwork as well, but that's okay. We're just gonna chill, and you guys can see what's on my screen now. And we're gonna give some different games a little whirl. So these are all the new games. And we got some old school. I think we got access to these old school games too now. Let's see. This is my first time even going into this. One player. Oh, we got the old GameCube. Some old GameCube games. Doesn't look like much options here. What is going on? European. What is this? I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I don't even know what game I just clicked on. Some of you old boys get in here and tell me what this is. What in the... Alright. Let's go. Yeah. This is bringing back old PlayStation vibes. I know it's GameCube, but I never had a GameCube when I was younger. I always used to play with my cousins. I always had all the PlayStations. Every single PlayStation. I always had a PlayStation. My cousin always had the Xbox and the GameCubes. And then eventually, I ended up having both at one point. I had, once the 360s came out, I think PS3, PS4, and the 360s, I had both. But that's just because my family is like, kind of like heavy into the games. You know, my dad plays, my mom plays, I play. We all game. But let's see what this is all about. Still learning the... Oh, didn't mean to do that. So what's the start button on this? I guess this one. There we go. Grand Prix. Definitely no Vice, because I've never played this. Oh, this is looking legit. This is reminding me of something I used to play, though. I can't remember the name. There was a really cool game like this when I was younger, and I think it was on the GameCube as well, but it wasn't this exact one. And it was like racing ships, like spaceships or something like that. This is bringing back some nostalgia. I'm a big fan of the color blue, that's why I just went with that. So how do I go? I'm pressing A. Oh. Alright. Oh, jeez. This is very sensitive. Bloody hell. Chat, imagine I get first on this right away. Straight off the bat. Let's go. I got... Oh, what the... The helly, chat. The helly. I just pressed the top right trigger and spun right then. What's the left one do? I don't know. I don't want to try. I'm in last place now. I'm going to try and pick up some speed. There we go. Alright, so it's kind of like Mario. Those little, like, yellow things on the ground make it go faster. Alright. I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to try that top left trigger. Oh, it's not doing anything, I don't think. Okay, the bottom ones let me do a left and right slide. Bottom triggers, left and right slide. Interesting. How come I don't have any, like... Do I have an ability or something? Whoa, what was that? Whoa. I'm bouncing off of everything. This is just crazy. 26th place, chat. I am terrible. I am terrible. Let's just not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. Let me move you down here. Does that look okay, chat? I know it's kind of like mid-screen or whatever, but we're experimenting. Let me know how you guys like this view, though. I could stick it in the corner, but I have the chat boxes on both sides. If you guys comment, you guys will see where the chats are coming up. Alright, that was interesting. Should we try a different one? I want to go through some different ones. See, how do I get out of this now? Suspend menu. To game selection. Alright. So we've got Zelda. Man, I used to play a lot of Zelda when I was younger. Play with everyone. Oh, I see, I see. That's not exactly what I thought it was, so we're not going to do that. I did not intend on doing that, chat. Like, it's not even letting me get out of it. I'm going to have to close this. What the hell, chat? X. You guys can tell I don't really play my Switch that much. I don't even know how to operate the thing. But that was fun. I would play it again, actually. But I just want to see what other games are on here, because I literally just got access to this particular thing today. And I really thought there was going to be a lot more games available than what I'm seeing right now. So this was F-Zero GX. That was actually alright. These characters kind of look like X-Men. We've got Mario Smash Football. I used to play that when I was younger. I don't remember what I played that on. Maybe it might have been GameCube. Might have been my cousin's. But where's all the other games? Like, surely there's got to be more games than 4 games. I mean, what am I paying a subscription to play 4 games for? Nintendo, I need answers. I need answers immediately. This cannot be the only selection. So if I click play online, do I get more options? No. So what the hell? Well, that's crap. Maybe there's more that I can download. I think there's more that I can download in the store. So I'll look at that after. In terms of like the retro games. Maybe this is just like a small group. Let me just see. Maybe that's like a small group of what you can play, but in actuality there's probably more. No, we don't want that. Okay, we're gonna go here. Do they not have a thing for retro games specifically? I don't know, man. Nintendo's got some explaining to do, chat. I'm not really liking the interface too much. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's no real ease in finding all those retro games I was looking for. I mean, what's 4 games gonna do for me on that? Anyways, we're gonna get out of this and actually get onto another game. Now I picked this because this is actually like an OG, kind of like, I guess, like animated, funny cartoon type thing that I kind of grew up with when I was younger. And they do have, like, I think, like a remastered one on Netflix if you guys are into watching this type of stuff. It's pretty fun. It's funny. It's good for kids. If you got kids around you and stuff like that, it's a funny thing to put on. Even if you got like little like cousins or whatever around you. You can look this up on Netflix. But let's give this a try and see what it's about. This is just like a little nostalgic thing. Obviously, as you guys know, I'm like a solid Call of Duty player. I mostly spend my time on COD. I don't really play like these types of kiddie games and stuff, but you know, it's nice to go back into nostalgia once in a while and experience things like this. So let's see how this goes. By the way, if I look weird right now, guys, I'm like, obviously you can see this chair as a recliner. I'm reclined right now, so don't mind the gut. Don't mind the gut. I mean, there's not much there now anyways. I've been working on it, getting rid of my fat, but yeah, if I look weird or if I look like I'm propped up weird, it's just because I'm obviously on my recliner, chilling. Alright, so this straight off the bat kind of gives me story mode vibes. Let's see, who we got here? Only two options. I'm gonna go with Asterix.
The year is 50 BC. All Gaul is occupied by the Romans. All? No. One small village of indomitable Gauls is still holding out stubbornly against the invaders. A similar problem now confronts Caesar, who wants to plant the Roman eagle on Hibernia.
I hope Nintendo doesn't ban me or something, because I actually don't even know. Like, I'm pretty sure we're allowed to stream this stuff. I would imagine Nintendo would benefit from people streaming this stuff, because people actually go to see if they like it or not. But I don't keep up to date with all that stuff, honestly. I don't really care. I'm just here to have fun with you guys, chill, chat, vibe.
The source of his courage and tenacity, a magnificent ram with golden horns.
I kind of want to skip it,
The
but
general responsible for the attack had a diabolical idea to weaken Whiskey Tonics. He captured the charmed animal, which had been with the chief forever. The plan worked. And Whiskey Tonics, having sunk into
I can tell you right now, if all the animation is like this, I won't be playing it long. I won't be playing it long. But if it looks like what the cover looked like once we get into it, we might give it a longer go. There's different ones. I have different ones, so this might be an older one. Let's see how this looks now. I should lock this, keep that saved. Chat, what do you think? Can you guys see okay? Like, is this coming up okay on your screens? Is it big enough for you? Like, you guys need to communicate with me. Be able to see what's going on in the game. Okay. So straight off the bat, I won't be playing this too long. But again, this would be a great game if you guys have kids, younger kids, and you don't want them getting into all the violent stuff. Get them back onto the old school stuff, man. This is where it's at. You want to get them onto the old school stuff. I'll keep you informed throughout your trip. Get closer to them to learn more. Alright, so I can dash. What's Y?
Let's go.
Okay. So Y and X seem like my action buttons here, my fighting buttons. How do I jump? How do I jump? Am I not meant to? Surely I'm meant to. Ah, I see. What problem solving there? This is why these types of games are great for... Yes, I have, mate. If you scroll back into the stream a little bit, you will see me eating Kangaroo, indeed. And it was very tasty. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I have more in the fridge. I'll probably eat more of it tomorrow. Right now, we're just chilling. We're vibing on the game. Oh. So I suppose there's got to be a way to get back around there now. Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, I was saying this is why this type of game is great for kids, because it makes them problem solve a little bit more. Is very simplistic, makes them think outside of the box, and it's definitely better than giving your kids Call of Duty and Fortnite straight away. Helps build some patience as well. I mean, look at this. I've just dropped down like 5 bloody times. Like, I can't even get across this thing. And it doesn't let me double jump for some reason, so I'm not actually sure why he's not making it. Oh, hold and release to long rush. There you go, guys. I just wasn't reading. See, even for me, I'm coming in feeling like I'm playing like a pro because I'm a COD player, but I need to actually stop and read these things. Oh, my aim is off. But I don't really like the animation on this for me personally. Obviously for a young kid this would be great. But I was just curious what this game would be like. It came as like a bundle, so I didn't really care like if I liked it or not. It was just on sale, really cheap bundle. The show is actually alright if you're watching it in like a family setting. This is from my childhood, this. Asterix. Interesting. There we go. Oh, I just switched characters.
Really, I demand that you leave this young girl in peace.
Let me know what you think about when I was trying that kangaroo. Let me know if you'd actually try any like gamey meats or like kind of like uncommon meats.
I did see it. Come on, let's help our druid and the young lady.
What's a Hibernian?
I want to see if this other one is like newer looking than this, chat. I'm sorry, I just can't do these like old, like some of these old oh shoot, these old style games. I can't do them anymore. I mean, it's very kiddie, that one, but let's see. This one looks kind of modernized. The one that I really want to play is this one, actually, High on Life. And the Mario, I haven't tried this new Mario yet. I mean, it's not new for everybody, but to me it's new. I haven't tried them. I haven't played Mario in years apart from this Mario Kart World, which I thought was very based, to be honest. It wasn't really what I expected it to be. For the newest like Mario that's out, you know, I thought it was going to be a lot better, but let's give this a try. I'm hoping this is like more modern looking. Looks like it's kind of the same ordeal here. Okay, we got single player. At least this one's got a multiplayer, this one. So if you've got kids, or you got you know, little cousins or whatever, your little friends, depending what age you guys are watching this, this seems like one that you can play with other people, which is nice. Especially for those of you that are like traveling a lot. If you guys are going through the airport and stuff, with these new Nintendo Switches, they're actually really great for like playing multiplayer stuff when you're on the go, because you can literally like take the controls off, give it to one another, and prop it down on the table, instead of holding it in your hand and like trying to both play off of looking at the one screen in their hand, you know. I actually quite like that, which is why I ended up buying it, because I'm thinking for travel purposes, if I want to game a little bit, it's nice to just be able to pick it up and you know, maybe you're on a picnic with somebody and you just want to chill out for a little bit, have a little game session. It's nice.
Brewing on the horizon, the trials and tribulations that yet again await our friends, Asterix and Obelix, the two most valiant warriors in the village. And where are our heroes exactly?
Garum lupus.
There's no need for language like that.
No, Obelix. Garum is a
Oh, this one
condiment,
looks a little
and
bit
lupus
newer.
Is the name of the manufacturer.
For sure.
Right. Let's head back to the village and see how Getafix the druid is doing.
Our druid walks much straighter since he stopped falling out of trees.
Or getting crushed by
look,
many.
I just got
Isn't
some
that
stuff.
right, Obelix?
I'm gonna beat this chicken up. Right, so we're off to a decent start here, because this is definitely looking a bit newer. Characters are more prominent. I think if they, if they really made, like they took the time to make the graphics in this game as nice as Mario is, this could actually be a thing for kids, Like this would actually be a really fun game for the youth. Get them off of that Fortnite and all that. Okay, so we gotta go up here, it looks like. Try not to fall. Walk slowly. No, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. I'm gonna run. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Alright. Why to fight? This is like a proper, like, old school running story mode. This one, I think for kids, I think this is gonna get a rating right now of like a 6.5 out of 10. And if they made the graphics as nice as Mario, I think this game could be a really, really great game for kids. But yeah, we're gonna hop off of this one. I just wanted to see what it looks like. We're gonna try High on Life, I think, next. It's a shame you can't do like a proper jump on this. Am I just pressing the wrong thing? No. Oh. Can I switch characters in this one? Interesting. Anyways. We're gonna hop out of that. Yes. Go back to the home page. We're gonna close this one down. Oh, guys, this Resident Evil Biohazard, by the way, if you guys have like PlayStation or Xbox, highly recommend it. It was originally made for VR, and this is one of the few Resident Evils that I say is actually relatively scary because it's made for the VR. And if you play it, and especially if you have like even if you don't have VR, but you have like a really big screen, like that to me was actually more scary than probably what the VR would be, because like I play on a big screen upstairs when I play that one, and it legit feels like these people are coming at you life size. Like, it's insane, this game. It's really well put together, the storyline in that game. Very, very well put together. So, oh look, there's a remastered one here. Alright, we're gonna give this a go, High on Life. I wanted to play this for a while since it came out. So let's see what this is about. Did I eat the kangaroo? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Have you gone back to take a look? It's an interesting start. Did I click the right thing? Surely I did. This has just got to be one of those like games within a game type thing.
Check, hello. Can you read me? Buck Thunder. Buck. Oh, it's me, Phil, your divorce attorney. Welcome to Buck Thunder 2, Xeno Slaughter. Another Buck Thunder game. Your ex-wife is back and more evil than ever. She's sending a bunch of her new blood-sucking boyfriends out. She'll go shoot them. Just kill them all, Buck. That's the game.
Okay, how do I shoot?
Buck, it's me, Phil, your divorce lawyer again. You remember how to move and jump and everything, right? There's shit on the screen that tells you how to do all that stuff. I mean, come on, Buck. This is the second game. You know how to do all this shit. All right, Buck. You're gonna have to use the brand new double jump to get over there.
Oh.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Buck. I forgot there's no double jump. Just crouch. We gotta try crouching, Buck. Fucking scheduling and scoping bullshit. A fucking crouch prioritized over a double jump. Who is this? Who are these people above us? All right, that's a good crouch, Buck. That's a good crouch. Good boy. Good boy. All right. Fucking
What's
scoping,
going on here?
scheduling bullshit. Fucking stay sharp.
Oh, we can fire now? Oh, there we go.
Coming right at you. Just shoot him, Buck.
Wow, these controls are really weird.
That's what I'm talking about, Buck. Kill those fuckers. You're the man. I love you, Buck. It's so fucking cool. Oh, I'm so excited and lit up to be your divorce attorney. You have no idea. You're my favorite client. All right, Buck. Just open that door. It's so fucking easy. Just press the right button. This is... Oh my God, Buck, you did it. You opened the door. You're a fucking genius. You are my favorite client. It's me, by the way, your divorce attorney.
Why is the aiming so sensitive? Chat. Do not judge my aim right now. This is really awkward. And I'm a PlayStation player. Like, this Nintendo controller just feels really weird too. I could see like an Xbox player playing very well on this, like adapting to this very easily. But the knobs being so far apart is really like weird for me. It feels really weird. Where am I supposed to go? Up here? Oh, I gotta kill these guys, it says. Get up there and kill him, he says. There we go. Interesting. What's this that I got? Okay, I think we're about to get out of the in-game game and make it back to reality. I think. There we go.
Why didn't you say goodbye to Mom and Dad before they left for their trip? You know they were pissed, right? Whatever, we got the place to ourselves now. Oh my God, don't give me that look, narc. What, are you mad that I'm throwing this party tonight? It's fine. Mom and Dad are gone for a whole fucking week. We can do whatever we want.
I don't know if I should be playing this on here. I think I have kids watching my stream. This is not something that you want to do.
Depression, right? Whoa, it's kicking in. What is wrong with your face? Like I was saying. Ugh, finally, there you are. I felt like I was losing my mind. So, do you want any or nah? Fine, more for me then. All right, I'm gonna go get ready for the party. This stuff's gonna last me all week. It is powerful.
These graphics don't seem too hot right now. I don't know if it's just because it's for the
Dad
Nintendo
said that
or?
he flat out doesn't love you. It was actually pretty messed up. By the way, Mom left you a note on the fridge. Go read it. Then come meet me outside. I need your help grabbing party shit from the store. You come in or what? So, I guess... Oh, shit! Oh, what the fuck?
See
Get
what's
down
going on
and
here.
stay quiet.
What is going on here, chat?
I knew aliens were real. Is that what they're saying? Oh shit, look! It's Mr. Pilfrey!
I feel like they low-key copied Star Wars right there.
What's it called? Dementia.
What's going on out here? Martha?
Why are the graphics just so bad? Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me because I'm like so used to Call of Duty, but my standards for these games is much higher than what they're putting out, and for the amount of money that they're charging for these games, it really, really irritates me that this is the level of graphics I'm getting. What the heck is going on? Am I supposed to run? What the hell is going on? Where am I supposed to go, chat? What am I doing? This game is so weird. So I can't move that way. I guess I have to go back in the house? Like, am I going back in the house or what? Just saving. It won't let me go in. What the heck is going on here? It's not letting me go anywhere, chat. What is this? I can't take this anymore, honestly. This yelling and stuff. What the heck? What is this, chat? Like, there's no like hints or anything. Like, what? I don't understand. Like, do I need to look at this guy? Oh, duh. My fault, chat. My fault. That's my Call of Duty brain. I'm like, oh, dead body, no problem. Nothing to investigate here.
Listen, can you pull the inhibitor chip out of me? It's the metal thing stuck in me. Just pull it out.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, that feels so much better. Thank you. Yeah, sorry about the spit. I needed to get you infected with the translator microbes. That's sort of how it works. I guess you guys don't have those here yet. Listen, my name's Kenny. I'm a Gatlian. We gotta move.
What is it? Is it talking to you? Maybe we should go back to the
Cheat view.
It's very important that you listen to
You guys need to stop posting this stuff on my streams,
We
please.
can survive this together if you just listen to me. These three guys are gonna turn your whole species into drugs. Can you handle a gun? Because, you know, I'm kind of a gun, and if you don't use me to kill those kids, fuck yeah, there we go. All right.
Hey, these guys look like those guys from Monsters Inc. Chat. First the Star Wars theft, then the Monsters Inc. theft. What is going on in this game?
Not bad at all. Let's head to that base. Well, here you go. It's a G3 warp base. Okay, let's just clean house and warp out of here. Nice. You know, you had to kill them, right? It was either them or you.
All right.
As well, and
Again, this game would be kind of cool if the graphics were better. Like, they've got an okay thing going on here, but I mean, I guess funding, right? Funding.
we'll use this to warp the hell off this doomed planet. Sorry, no offense. I don't mean to upset you, but yes, your planet is doomed right now. Okay, listen, don't worry about the beeping. The beeping's fine. It's gonna blow up soon. We just need to plug this thing into power. Do you have something back at your house? That, you know, do you live in one of these huts around here? Take us there, because we gotta move. We gotta move.
Alright. So we got that. There's nothing else in here.
Take out any G3 you see.
What are these?
I'm done waiting. Listen, bring me up close to your face. You can aim better. How it's supposed to be.
This feels so awkward. These controls, I mean. Oh, whoa, there we go. That's a little bit better. Oh, I'm gonna die. Surely I'm gonna die. Oh, she's in here beating them with a bat.
I got blood in my mouth. I think we're all gonna die.
You got anything in here that emits, I don't know, microwaves? I know it's a lot to ask.
What? Like a fucking microwave? Oh, whoa. I can understand your gun now.
Translator microbes, they're contagious, but can please just move past all this shit?
So we gotta go to the microwave.
Plug the warp drive in.
So,
Thank God it worked. Okay, it's just gonna need a second to boot up.
oh my god, that's the scary alien we saw kill Mr. Pilfrey.
G3 cartel. Don't resist. Any attempts to fight us would be futile.
Crazy.
You are now officially the property of the G3 cartel.
Right, it's go time. Let's get
G3 cartel.
Get out of here.
That's what he said.
Where are we going?
to find somebody who can help. You ever been to the big city? Because you're about to, except that it's a space city. It's a huge space city. gonna be out of your element. You better just follow my lead.
What just happened?
Looks like we made it. Welcome to Blim City.
Did you just warp Earth? You're going out there into space?
Yeah, welcome to
What
fucking
the
space.
hell, chat?
So this is Blim City.
I mean, this again would be so great if the quality was better.
Ask around. There's all kinds of aliens
This is
out here.
a
Let's
really
just ask.
cool
He is
looking
famous.
design here. Can I just shoot this
Hey,
guy?
we're looking for Gene Zaruthian, the bounty hunter. Any idea where he might be?
Who? No. Do you know how many freaking people live here? And you expect me to know this guy? No, of course not.
Okay, not everyone's gonna be. Yeah, fuck it. Let's move on. Let's just go. Hello?
Get away. Don't take my shit.
Oh my god. It can't be.
What do you want?
You're not the famous bounty hunter Gene Zaruthian, are you?
Who's asking?
You're really Gene.
Yeah, I'm really Gene. That's me, like on the ants.
Disappointed?
Guess how I feel.
Okay, well, whoopsies. We were gonna ask for your help
All
fighting the
right,
G3 cartel,
well.
but
Kid, do I look like I can help anyone? I just got evicted. I don't even have a goddamn home.
can you point us in the direction of, a bounty hunter friend that's still working, still has their legs?
Oh, whoops.
Ho. Look at that nice house. God damn. Where'd that come from? That's a great fucking house. You see that house?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, that's this hairy alien's house, the one holding me.
Sorry, chat. I didn't realize that was going on with this double chat thing. That should look better now.
The gears are turning. Maybe I can help you.
You can? But you just said...
Yeah. I said I'd help you fight the... Who'd you say? The G3 cartel? Oh, yeah. Come on, that's crazy, but... Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, sure. We'll kill them all. Easy. I've got a fully operational bounty suit in my cart over there.
Really? Well, that's convenient.
Yeah, I can turn that hairy kid of yours into a true blue bounty hunter. But if they die, I want the house. That's the trade.
Are you sure? I don't think they've even fired a gun before today. And wait, you want the house in return?
Yeah. This is a great deal for you. I mean, you get all my old bounty hunter shit, and I might get a house.
I don't know.
Enough talk. Just be a gun for a second. You, hairy kid, put on the suit. See how you feel. Then make a decision, yeah? I can always just pawn this shit off.
Okay, go ahead, try it on. What choice do we have?
Wow, you look great, kid. Natural. Definitely not gonna die on your first bounty.
All right, I guess we'll give it a shot, but I don't know about this.
Ah, yeah, shit. It's still in trial mode. I pawned off the activation license. The ticket should be in one of your pockets. Some loose change, too. Should be enough. Take that down to Mr. Keith's pawn shop, and he'll get you all set up. The suit will help you get there.
Hey there, Gene Zaruthian. It's me, Pseudo, your helpful bounty hunting assistant. Before I enable mobility, I just need to make sure your info scanner is online. Can you go ahead and give the area a quick scan for me? Okay, perfect. Great job. I've identified your current objective. Head on down to Mr. Keith's pawn shop. Can you see the waypoint?
Okay. Interesting.
Okay, I'm waiting, but you gotta go ahead and look at that waypoint for me, right? Perfectamundo, everything is in working order. Mobility unlocked. You are free to move, Gene.
This is a relatively interesting concept. I know this has nothing to do with me eating the kangaroo and all that.
Let's just head to Mr. Keith's.
Those of you that missed it, if you guys are just tuning in now, I ate the kangaroo already, and you need to go backtrack in the stream. Just rewind it, and you guys will see me eating the kangaroo. As of right now, we're just kind of having a little chill session while I roam around. This game is weird as hell, I'm not gonna lie to you. Not really my kind of thing.
You able to see okay? Sorry, I didn't
There's a lot going on in this game. Okay. Well, guys, I think we're going to conclude it there. It's going on 1 o'clock. As I said, I didn't really want to make this a very long thing. Just wanted to chill, try the Kangaroo, have a little chat for a little bit, and then we ended up doing a little bit of gaming just to see how things go with the Nintendo being brought up on the screen. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the whole Kangaroo thing. It looked, smelled interesting. Wasn't quite what I expected, but it was good. I'm quite curious to know. I'm quite curious to know what Kangaroo would taste like if I went and like tasted it with like actual like native Australians that like essentially prepare it over the fire, like just Kangaroo on its own, not with like the pork, the beef, and all that made into a pepperoni. I'm very curious to know what the Kangaroo on its own over flame would taste like. But overall, the experience was very, very good so far for a first time eating Kangaroo. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. But thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys joining the streams. I am trying to ease my way into doing more of the IRL type stuff so that I can bring you guys around more and share more of like what I'm doing with you guys on a bit of a regular basis when I can do. So yeah, make sure you guys are tuning in. Make sure you guys are supporting the channels as much as you can. Make sure you guys go over on Twitch, YouTube, follow, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And yeah, just show some love so that I can keep doing this and making it bigger and bigger for you guys. And yeah, just be a part of the community. So again, I will try and do more of the streaming throughout my days and stuff when I can, but you guys will have to bear with me. I'm trying to figure out like setting up these platforms in a mobile structure. So I want to see, for example, like you see how I've got this laid out now for you guys. I want to try and get it laid out the same way on my phone when I'm streaming from my phone, or like I got to basically figure out a way to do this effectively from a mobile standpoint, because right now this is running off of my PC and everything looks great, you know, because obviously I'm using all high-end stuff with my PC, but when it comes to the phone and stuff, there's lots of like nuances behind the scenes, you know, even just like down to the battery life alone. Like when you're streaming off your phone, you're using Wi-Fi, you know, it's processing a lot of information, the camera, everything. It gets hot, it can overheat like it did last time I was out with you guys streaming, and it overheated and shut the stream down. There's so many different things to consider. And that's kind of why it becomes like, it does become a job actually. Like a lot of people don't take the streaming seriously, but I mean, like when you're really like going like hardcore and you're streaming like nonstop, there's a lot of stuff to take into account. And, you know, obviously running stuff off a mobile app isn't always as neat and nice looking as it is running it off of the PC. So there's always going to be that. But I'm going to do my best to try and learn it and figure it out. And then, yeah, hopefully we can do some more IRL streams as I go through my days. Just trying different things, doing different things with you guys. So again, hope you guys liked the video. I know we kind of just dabbled into some of the gaming stuff for a little bit just to chill out and explore the Nintendo. It was just more so to bring you guys along with me while I look at these new things that I got to see if I even liked any of them, or if the Nintendo's even worth it for me or not. But outside of that, obviously, if you guys want to see the portion where I've ate the Kangaroo, then again, rewind, go all the way to the start of the stream, and you guys will get to see where I was eating the Kangaroo and giving that a go. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. I wish you guys a good rest of your night. I am very, very tired now. I haven't had proper sleep in a few days. Well, actually, this past couple of weeks, I haven't really slept well. So I'm going to go and try and get myself a nice, good sleep. And maybe when I'm laying in bed, I'm going to try and look up to see how I can set up my stream properly from the phone so that it's ready for tomorrow. And then if the weather permits, I'm going to try and get out maybe and do a tab if it's nice and sunny out. We'll get out and do a tab. And the reason I say if the weather permits or whatever is just because I've got new boots that I'm breaking in and taking with me when I go away. And I kind of want to keep them relatively nice looking and neat because these ones are not as easy to clean up. But if it's dry out, if it's hot and dry out, and it's just going to be like sand and stuff like that, then I really don't mind wearing those particular ones. And I'll probably go out on a tab with them. If not, then maybe I'll break in the other ones. We'll see. We'll see what the weather's like and what's going on. Also, for those of you that don't know, I mean, like, weather can be very drastic here in Canada. I mean, like today, we had a crazy storm. Actually, I believe it was last week, we had a random, like, insane storm. Like, I'm talking like flash storm, like lightning, hail the size of golf balls, like battering the windows and everything. It actually, like, the wind was so strong that it literally like blew our barbecue, which was on, by the way. We're out grill. It was like perfectly sunny outside, nice hot weather, and we were out there grilling, making some food for dinner, and then all of a sudden, flash storm, hail coming down, wind blowing everywhere, barbecues like ripped across the freaking deck, like fire lit and everything. I had to rush outside and shut it off and strap it down to the deck so that it couldn't move and become a fire hazard. So that was crazy. I wish I could have streamed that with you guys, but yeah, now that we're starting to build this up, hopefully you guys won't miss things like that anymore. But yeah, that was insane. For those of you that don't get to see that stuff where you guys live, you would have loved that. That was like the most crazy thing I've seen. Obviously nowhere near having a flood or anything like that. Thankfully we didn't have that. But just the storms that we do get here, to see hail the size of golf balls pounding against your windows, is very stressful because you're wondering like if it's going to shatter or not and all that. People get their cars dented and all types of stuff. Luckily, I drive a truck, so I don't really care. I don't care too much, in all honesty. And it's not a brand new truck. If it was a brand new truck, I would probably care. But it's not a brand new truck, and I don't care. It's a truck. I use it to work and get around. Like, it's going to get battered because it's a work truck. But for people with nice cars and whatever, like, I would be stressing if I had a nice car outside and those big golf ball sized pieces of hail are dropping out of the sky, hitting my nice sports car. I'd be freaking out. So yeah, it was a rough storm. And the premise I was getting at with that, the reason I even brought that up is because if the weather is like that tomorrow, I will not be going out and doing any sort of tabs because it's actually very dangerous out here. To be out in that type of scenario, and the winds do get very, very powerful. So even for me, I'm about 200 pounds, a little over 200 pounds, and the winds out there can easily, like when we're having bad storms, can easily lift me, like move me and lift me. So yeah, and I'm talking about like bad storms that we've had. I've seen some like really bad storms up here. Luckily not enough to destroy the house or anything like that. But I mean, this last one we had, the wind were so strong, it was literally shaking the house so intensely that I actually woke up out of a sleep to go see what was going wrong because my entire bed was shaking. Like, it felt like an earthquake. Like, that's how powerful the wind was. My entire house was shaking so aggressively that even my bed was rocking back and forth aggressively because of how bad the windstorm and everything was outside. So that's a little bit of Canadian weather for you guys that haven't experienced it yet. Very, very intense, and it's not safe to be out there when you're having those types of storms, especially if you're not somebody that's like qualified to to know how to navigate those things and understand, you know, it's like for example being a diver, you know, or being like a search and rescue diver. You know, you have an experience of like undertow in the water, and you know what areas are going to be doing what, you know, what a riptide is and all this stuff. It's the same with the wind. Like, you go out into these situations where the wind is coming and channeling at a certain magnitude or whatever, and you know you've got certain things around you that you need to be aware of that the average person just wouldn't know to look for. You know, maybe perhaps like big tree branches breaking off that could come and whack you in the face or something like that, you know, which happens. We like the wind that we had the other day is powerful enough to actually rip down power line poles, like the big thick poles that you guys see power lines being built across. Those drop all the time during these storms, at least for us where we're at. And they're very dangerous, like lines snap and everything. People can get electrocuted. Like, it's actually quite a big deal. And that's why we experience a lot of power outages, and that mixed with water is never a good idea. Rain mixed with water, it's a conductor. Rain is water, which obviously is a conductor to electricity, and having those power lines snap down and hit water and arc off of water with people that are nearby and stuff like that, it's just a lot. It's very dangerous. So again, if the weather is like that tomorrow, I will not be going out, but if it's better, then I will, and I will try and stream essentially, because it has been raining non-stop today, just on and off, on and off, on and off. So anyways, thank you again. I'm going to say my byes now for like the 15th time. Thank you for joining in. I'll see you guys on the next one. I hope you guys have an amazing night. And yeah, take care. And see you tomorrow, hopefully. Cheers.